Bible Jim here. I want to teach you something kind of heavy duty here today. We're going to talk about demons, and a lot of people question whether they even exist or there is such a thing. Well, Scripture talks an awful lot about it. Um, have you ever heard the expression, "The devil made me do it"? Well, there's a lot of truth in that statement. Demons can have a strong influence on us, especially our spiritual life. We're literally at war with them. This is what it says in Revelation. It says, they went off to make war against those who obey God's commandments and hold to the testimony of Jesus. They were cast out of heaven, and they were sent down to earth, and they're at war with us who follow Jesus. Now, how do they affect us? Well, primarily through spiritual oppression, temptation, influence. They target our human weaknesses to foster fear, doubt, addiction, division. I've seen where Christians were influenced enough to cause division within a church and break churches up or weaken churches. They push our natural inclinations toward extremes, towards negative extremes. Some examples: mental and emotional torment. They foster intense fear, anxiety, depression, hopelessness. Now, whenever that happens in our life, whenever we have fear or anxiety or depression or hopelessness, we think that it's just our issue. But there's a strong influence of demons that if you're a Christian, that weakens you, and so they foster in that. They're involved in that temptation and deception. They incite actions related to lust, greed, destruction. Often manipulate our thoughts to make destructive behavior feel like it's uncontrollable or justified. You may do something over and over and over again, and they make you, in your mind, they make you think like, well, it's okay. Other people are doing that. It's really not that bad. There's bondage and addiction that they play a role in, creating addiction and habitual sin. They lead to a state of spiritual and behavioral bondage. When you're in addiction, you're like almost helpless. Physical disturbance, extreme cases of it, where they